It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Alright, I gotta unmute everything first, so give me a sec. There we go. I think that got it. Then when I hit... No, wait, I gotta do that, and then... hit that button. That ought to do it. There we go! There we go! Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy what would have been Civ Day until about 20 minutes ago. Oh, man. I'm starting to think we're never going to get another game of Civ off the ground, which I think would disappoint me. I was definitely a little burned out when we took this kind of extended break, but now I'm kind of like, I could use one. I could use a little bit of Civ in my life. I was kind of scrambling. All right, what am I going to do? What am I going to stream? And what I started two different things. One was this. I'll work on that cartoon. I'll work on that. There is a there's a website that lets you play Star Wars Unlimited online. It's third party. It is very obviously not sanctioned by the mouse, but it's functional. Most card interactions work in it. I think there's probably there's probably a couple odd corner cases that they haven't quite figured out, but like the majority of the cards work the way they should. And I thought, it'd be a really good chance to maybe sit down. No, it's Aranthal. I deleted that stream and added this one instead. The Civ 6 group failed to make again. Zas got a big thunderstorm moving into his neck of the woods, and Vices and Kitten had a similar issue. So it was like, last week I had to cancel because of hurricane. This week they have to cancel because of lightning. We are where we are, right? In any event, I was like, I could try and stream Star Wars Unlimited. That would actually be really cool. Rather than having to do it on the table, you play online, I would be capturing a window, I could do it right here. So then I started to get in there and set things up. And then I kept finding more and more things like, well, I need to fix this. Well, I need to fix that. Well, I need to fix this. And after that, I realized, okay, I want to set this up, but I need to spend more time prepping it in OBS. So that's something I'll work on over the course of the week. And then I was like, I know, I'll stream Hell Let Loose. I haven't streamed Hell Let Loose in a while. I've been kind of jonesing for a game lately. I played around to Stalingrad a few weeks ago, which is one of my favorite maps. And that got me energized. I was like, yeah, I've been missing this game. So I tabbed over in OBS and opened up my Hell Let Loose scene, right? And was like, and it was still had all the old logos in it, and it had the stream windows, the stream capture. I mean the chat capture windows weren't there with all the work I've done in getting everything merged into Restream and this and that. And I was like, huh. All right, so I have a lot of OBS work that I still need to do in here. So I was like, you know what? Last night I was actually logged in playing Warships. And I was enjoying myself for the most part. And I thought, you know what? Let's just do that again. Let's try and get out of bronze. So that's the plan for the evening, guys. We're gonna try to get out of bronze. Now, it might be futility. I did make it to at least rank 5. So I've got all of this behind me at least. And this was no picnic. Which means now I've got all of this in front of me. Yay. So we'll see how it goes. I started off playing... I had such a hilarious time in Rodney last week on stream. I started playing Rodney last night. And trying... I thought, I know, I'll rank out in Rodney. I hate the ship. I hate these ships generally. I'll rank out in Rodney. And I kept having really good games with destroyers who could not find their ass with 2 hands and a flashlight. And I was like, okay, enough. So I busted out the Haida. And then I kept getting games where I couldn't get battleships who knew anything. And it was just like, Madre de Dios, there is only one of me. Like, that's my hope, Grant. That's my hope, Grant. So I think what I'm going to do for tonight, for at least now, now the other option I have, of course, is to go back to playing cruisers. You know what got me out of rank? You know what I'm going to do? This was the surprise last time I had to play through Tier 7. The ship that got me out of rank the quickest was this one right here. Was this right here. You would not have thought it, but this ship got me out of rank faster than anything else. We'll try a little Miyoko tonight and see how it does. Right now I'm just trying to clear notifications off and get stuff out of my way. There we go. I have turned ship requests off for the evening, guys, just because If I'm trying to rank out, chances are I'm going to play what I want to play rather than what you want me to play. Sometimes you guys will request good ships. Hey, go play Atlanta. Fine. Sometimes you'll troll me, and I'll just send your points back anyway. And to be brutally honest, tonight, if I'm going to like focus on this, I just want to derp. So, oh, Miyoko's such a good boat. Miyoko's such a good boat. There's a whole lot of people, like, again, I come back to, I keep meeting people who are like, oh, Miyoko is not very good. I'm like, are you on crack? Ah, Tenacious, thank you kindly. Thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate you. Look at Xanda, almost a year. Been here so long, he feels like he's always been a part of the channel. Turns out, he hasn't always been a part of the channel. Okay. Let me think about this for a minute. I have a couple different ways I can play this. One is to scoot directly east and play down here. That'll make good use of the guns, but no use of the torpedoes. The other is to move straight up the 3 line. The enemy team will absolutely have ships over here that I can fire torpedoes back at and all the rest of that stuff. That's how we're going to try to play Miyoko. That's how we're going to try to play Miyoko. We're going to move up the 3 line, and at some point we'll back off probably towards the map edge and see how we can do here. Oh, 100%, Grant. I could see Maya being valid too. The heal, I think, makes Maya a very valid pick in this format. Maya's a ship that in randoms I sometimes go, she doesn't feel quite as good, right? But I think in the ranked format, that giving up a little bit of firepower for that heal, probably acceptable, right? Probably a good trade. Especially in Tier 7, where battleship players and such don't expect you to have the heal. Yeah, I think that has definitely some worth. Maya has reload booster? I don't remember that. No, I turned boat redemptions off, Xanda. That was by design. If I'm gonna focus on actually trying to get out of bronze, I don't want people trolling me with silly requests. Justin, I can do that. I mean, I've played a lot of games in Haida. She's a really good boat in this format. I've played my fair share of games. You say non-American.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Somebody just nuked that Farragut. Let's add ours to the mix. What are you doing, Farragut? What are we doing, Farragut? Come on, there we go. Give me just a little bit of an angle. That's what I wanted. Wanted those shells to bite in. Just like that. Thank you. Non-American destroyers. I have to think about what else that might entail. Oop, island in front of me. Hold on. I want to get these shells off and then make this turn. Non-American. Haida would be an easy one. I'd have to think about what else I might use other than Haida. I want to finish getting my guns around before I take this shot. He's going to spot me here in a sec, so I should probably keep moving. I can see Gajimata. You're going to laugh at me. I could probably see Moss. People really underestimate Moss in this format. But in Tier 7, I think she'd be in like a Tier 7 exclusive format, which is kind of what Moss is looking at in this sort of a lineup. Moss is actually quite good. This sign-op is about to hate his life. And I'm okay with everything he's about to run into. He's going to take one of midships. Well, I got most of those turrets through the island. That's okay. Is he flooding? He seems to be flooding, but not burning. No, he put it all out. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's keep punishing him. Swap to the Shorn House after the Synop is dead. Synop is a much bigger threat right now. Okay. Synop should be dead. Okay, the Scharnhorst torpedo launcher apparently got disabled or something. I have no idea what the hell. Oh, he's running Kuznetsov as a captain. That's irritating. And he just took torps from somebody. You guys realize your Scharnhorsts are not immune to damage, right? You understand this? You don't seem to have a good handle on this. Every time I see a Scharnhorst player, it feels like they are, I am invincible! And it's like, no, you are not invincible. You are very good. You are not invincible. The good news is I know how reliable Miyoko's guns will be against this guy's armor. Duke should be working tonight.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, there he was.
Time for some fisting.
See, there's Duke. You will not cap while I live, sir.
Welcome
Try again.
to Jurassic Park.
Or don't try again. I mean, whatever floats your boat. Generic with the follow. Thank you much. Come on, guns. I'm going to end up getting a little slap to make this turn, I think. The trick, there we go. The double fire is what we were looking for. The trick is to not get completely slapped off the board. And luckily, he got Scharnhorsted. He got horsted, yeah. Y'all need to kill that Flint, by the way. Oh, he put his fire out. I didn't authorize this. Here, you need to be on fire again. Would you work on that for me? I would love it if you would be on fire again. LOL, you left the cap. Alright, let's start moving back up the line. We're going to deal with this Munkin here. I'm going to load the AP. I think I'm going to need it. We've got a ship lead. I'm in pretty decent shape. The other Scharnhorst is beat up, but the KG is okay. The trick is the KG does not want to take a brawl with that Sharn. Xanda, I could do one. Akatsuki would be a perfectly good boat for this format, I think. I think that'd be fine. I could see it. No, all the Trek ships are all tier 7 with the exception of Enterprise, which is tier 8. It's Akatsuki, Fiji, and, Gneisenau. Now, the Munkin has about almost a 2-kilometer spotting advantage on me. If that guy plays this right, he might actually be able to kill me. But I'm a heavy cruiser. I just kind of have to push him until he screws up. And right now, waiting for him to screw up means waiting for him to turn. Nope, I'm not waiting anymore. Let's load the HE and go get him. Oop, now he's turning. Of course, the Scharnhorst is coming in, too. I really wish this KG-5... Okay, good, the KG-5's turning out. I don't want him to take a brawl. I do not want him to take a brawl against his other Sharn. Like, that is a disaster waiting to happen. Don't do that. There we go. Hit him, boys. Hit him, hit him. Hit him again. I'm going to hit him some. I'm going to hit him some. Let's all shoot him. There we go. All right, let's load some AP and go murder a light cruiser. Uh-oh. The Miyoko is in a bit of a pickle up there, I'm afraid. Ooh, that hurt. Let's see if we can add to his misery. Come on. You can't ground yourself, buddy. You know you can't ground yourself. Oh, you did ground yourself. LOL. Okay, well. It's fine. I got shells for those. Ooh, he's in trouble. I should have left the AP in the barrel. That little glimpse I had would have killed him. It's alright, this will get rid of him.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
There we go. Mission accomplished. Good day, TJ. How we doing? I agree, Justin. I don't like having to go all the way down to tier 6 for this. It always irritates me. 22 base resets. Let's go. Sharn Horse had a good game. Nice. Ashitaka. I mean, Ashitaka's not a bad boat. I think she's a little underrated, truth be told. All right, let's talk about destroyers that aren't Haida. He said non-American. Now, the American boats in this tier are pretty solid, right? Mahan and Sims, both quite good. I like Haida. I think Haida is an excellent pick for this format. What is a stored 43? Does this thing have anything going for it? I've never even looked at this thing. Fancy heal and smoke, huh? Yeah, not that interesting. Anything special? In what way, Jones? I mean, it's just Miyoko. There's only so much you can do to it. Right? I'm running Hydro, Turret Traverse, Rudder Shift. It's a max point captain, but some of this is icing and not necessary. Right? Like, in my mind, you want Grease the Gears, you want Gun Feeder, you probably want Demolition Expert before these other two. Superintendent is fancy. You don't really need this skill. You really want Adrenaline Rush and Survivability Expert and Concealment. You could, if you have a Miyoko with like a 14 to 15 point captain, you can run it in a build good enough to make it work in ranked. You don't need some crazy max level build. Miyoko's a good boat without all that fancy stuff. Ooh, Reload Booster Shira. That is bold. I don't know that I have balls that big. I don't know that I have balls that large. All right, let's keep looking. So, I think there's a case to be made for Luca Tarigo. I know a lot of people don't like the Italian destroyers, but I think here at 7, they're still excellent ships. They're destroyer bullies that vanish once the opposing destroyer is dead, and they murder destroyers dead very, very well. So, I might play a game in Tarigo. What else have we got in here? Some people will say I still think the mid-tier French destroyers are a little rough. Short-range guns, Justin. Correct. I think these are like 7 kilometers, 7.5. 7.5. So you have 7.5 kilometer gun bloom on 6.5 kilometer detection. That sounds terrible. It isn't. Because as soon as you murder the thing that's spotting you, John Cena shows up and you vanish. And it's really fun. Like, it's absolutely hilarious. I agree, Striker. Vauquelin is not my favorite French destroyer, but her speed gives her options that other boats in the tier don't necessarily have. I do not care for Jervis. I understand why people do. Now, what is a Jupiter 42? This looks like a lightning. Is this a down-tiered tribal? Is this like a down-tiered tribal? A J-class ship, distinct. Okay, so she was lost in Java Sea. AP only. Well, that's actually not so terrible if the AP's decent. What's her conceal? What's her? So it's quick British. Oh, it's just like standard. She just gets injured. So you want to play this like an AP only Cossack? I'm thinking. Ooh, she's stealthy. Look at that. Hang on a minute. 5.7. The AP pen isn't amazing. Does she get the crazy British AP pen angles? Hang on, I gotta go look. Game. Jupiter. I've literally never looked at the ship. Like, I sort of vaguely was aware of its existence. Main battery, AP. She does. So she gets improved ricochet angles. It does have improved penetration angles. Did he really, AJ? That's hilarious. You know what? Let's try it. I don't know anything about this boat. Let's see. We know we don't have to worry about any of this. What are the torpedoes? Are they like Cossack? Are they quick? Ooh, no. 120-second reload is bad. That's very bad. Like, they're not bad torpedoes, but the reload is terrible. The range is garbage. 7 kilometers. Ouch. Okay. I think we go AP shell damage here. The depth charge damage is just a bonus. Why not? And then Adrenaline Rush. Probably Consumable Specialist. Did she? Wildlife Man? I haven't played this boat at all. It's one of those like, didn't know this ship existed. Continuous A damage. I don't think you want that. I don't think I want gun range necessary. 12 is plenty. I don't know what else to do with 5 points. I don't need the extra consumables. I don't think you need the duration. I don't think a torpedo build is what this ship is going to be good at. I think that's a waste of 3 points. Maybe RPF. I generally don't play RPF. Stryker has a good point about AP only. I could also, I could look at Fearless Brawler, but I kind of don't want to look at Fearless Brawler. What's my reload time? 6.5. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah, let's... Ugh. Yeah, I think I have to do this. I mean, this is not a great skill, but I think for 3 points, it's the best I can do. This is the thing about the Brits, remember? Right? So, I've been starting to mess around with Dazzle on certain ships. Mostly, I've been playing it on the Italians. You guys know I've been working on trying to figure out the Italian destroyer line, or at least wrap my brain around how the high end of that line is supposed to play. I finally managed to scrape up a couple of decent, not amazing, but decent games in Adriatico yesterday where it was like, okay, I felt like this was a good game in the ship. And then I took that same build and applied it to Regolo and was like, okay, this was not bad. So I think maybe I'm starting to ease in on something, and with Dazzle, I feel like the Brits are gonna. First of all, I have amazing detection. I don't want to be spotted. Secondly, if I am spotted, chances are I'm going to take a few pot shots and pop one of my quick little British smokes to disengage quick as I can. I don't think I'm going to get a lot of value out of Dazzle. Now, I might get some value out of Swift and Silence, but I do have a speed boost, right? If this was a typical British destroyer that didn't have a speed boost, I think this would be useful. But again, the main battery reload penalty hurts really bad. So I'm like, I think I'm going to go gun reload. And then after that, I legit don't know. The torpedoes are kind of slow. I can see Swift Fish, but it's not a huge boost. Like, it's not amazing. But so many of these skills are worthless, right? I can't change ammo types. I can't set fires. My torpedoes are already kind of meh. What's up, Steve? So I'm like, this might not be bad. The extra hydro duration is probably not bad. I'll just do this because I don't think I really know what else to do. Although, what's the turret traverse? Ooh, you know what? That turret traverse is probably a good call. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll take the turret traverse and liquidator. I've literally never played this ship before. I don't have a clue. I don't know what I'm doing. I won't pretend that I know what I'm doing. Okay. But I mean, 5/7 detection at tier 7 is amazing, right? The only other ships that can challenge that are Haida and Shira. And every other destroyer you outspot by a fair margin. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's see. We probably want steering gears, I'm guessing. What's the... I mean, what are my depth charges? I put out a lot of depth charges. There's kind of no really good choice here. The rudder shift is going to feel irrelevant, and the depth charges is going to feel like overkill. I'll take steering gears because I'm likely to get more use out of it. I think here we either go... I think we want to go aiming. I think I want to make sure that I have all the shells on target since I'm going to get probably limited opportunities to use them. I think you stick hydro in this slot because this is standard 3-kilometer British screening hydro. That's the idea, Striker. And then we'll go to main armaments. I don't want to blow up. We want to go faster. We want our consumables to come back quicker. I want my hydro to last longer. I'll take the liquidation, the flood flag, because why not? Yeah, the rest of this is not going to be all that valuable. All right, let's put a couple of flags on here. I think so, Justin. People were saying it was playing. They were playing it in the D-Day stuff last patch. Now the question is, does she have an alternate color? Ooh, I like that color better. Yeah, I like that kind of sea greeny look better. Okay. All right, we'll try Jupiter 42 in ranked. I legit have no idea what to expect out of this ship. Ugh, I never like seeing carriers in this format. They make me angry. Well, at least it's a Ryujo. Classic in his Belfast, trolling me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Good evening, Turk. How you doing? Well, Grant, that's good to hear. On paper, this looks like not a half bad boat. I'm not gonna lie. I'll leave the rest of. Actually, no, I don't. I don't care about you.
So many babes, so little time. Don't worry, girls. There's plenty of Duke to go around.
All right, and of course, I'm the only destroyer, which means I'm priority target. Now, the good news is I outspot the Akatsuki by a relatively large margin. Classic is probably going to set up in these islands between B and C.
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
So what I have to do is I have to pick up A quick as I can so we get some points on the board. Because chances are we're going to lose control of the middle of the map thanks to his radar. Because, Scott, that pennant no longer provides any bonus whatsoever. They removed all of that, all econ bonuses from those flags. They're gone. Gone forever.
Magic 8 Ball says,
You will miss.
can't leave my ride behind.
Now, it looks like the Akatsuki's headed this way, which, truth be told, makes me pretty bloody happy. Because I outspot that guy big time, and he may not realize it.
Time to put on the rear goggles.
God bless this stupid fucking aircraft carrier.
Much better.
Coochie, coochie.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Coochie, coochie. Oh, and it got such good gas.
This guy's got balls taking on a Flint.
Who's your daddy now? Coochie, coochie.
Well, the Flint is dead because he doesn't understand how this whole thing works. And he keeps turning into torpedoes. So we have the most irritating thing possible on the opposing team. We have a competent Ryujo player, which is more than a little irritating.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Today, another disembowelment. Can't leave my ride behind.
Well, I'm gonna die. Battleships on this team are just suicidal train wrecks. I have no idea why I have no idea how the Flint died to a carrier. So far not impressed with this boat. Then of course I get I have no idea. I have no idea how a Flint dies to a carrier. Cruiser play that bad makes me so angry. So angry. Flaming, that happens all the time. All the time. It's why I started playing Rodney. And then as soon as I started playing Rodney, every destroyer in every game I had brains leaking out their ear. They had no idea what to do. And it was just like, it was rage-inducing. Like, oh my god. Classic. Every battleship I had doesn't understand how to do anything but die. So there you go. That's what happened. Now, I had a hilarious moment on this map last night. I should pull that game replay up because I had a submarine. I was in my Haida. I had a submarine charge into the B cap at the beginning of the game. No, that was never going to be a loss. And I literally drove my Haida from one side of the B cap to the other and depth charged him, and then sat in the Mahan smoke that the Mahan had left behind running away from me and murdered the Mahan because I had him locked up on Hydro. It was exactly Boostar. It's bronze. Bronze is the gift that just keeps giving. Now, I'm going to go to A where I've got coverage. I've got radar coverage. Let's hope it matters. I I have not figured out why I keep getting Christmas music. Yeah, can we stop getting the Christmas music on this track? There we go. Hetman, there are days it feels that way. It's like, I know I'm going to take a ship with 55,000 hit points and 4 heals into a game, and I'm going to find a way to die in 4 minutes flat. Yeah! Happens all the time. All the time. It's just like, madre de Dios. Wildlife, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Shear's a great boat. TRB, I feel like, is... Like, again, I'm just not sure I have the balls to play that ship. I'll straight up be honest. I don't know that I have the balls to play that ship. Mm-mm. That game is called Distilled, Hetman. I backed that one on Kickstarter a number of years ago. It's one of my favorites. I taught Happa and Rita to play it when they were here last year. We had a blast. It's a great game.
Can't leave my ride behind. Gucci, Gucci.
Yeah, I should probably turn my hydro on here.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Oh, shiced. Atlanta's right here.
Another day, another disembowelment.
So apparently, my method tonight is don't play destroyers, because apparently I don't know what I'm doing. I managed to save my star in the previous game, which is hilarious. That's how bad my team was. But like that game, not so much. That's not going to be a win. Nor am I going to save my star in that game. Let's try Torigo. I also didn't read the mini-map. I had the false assumption that somebody on my team had the balls to go to the other cap. No. Guys, when you are playing ranked, please, for the love of everything that is holy, do not lemming train. Please? Please. It basically guarantees the loss. I mean, Wix, if anything, I wouldn't mind playing some tier 10 boats up there just to check it out. Oh, goody, another Atlanta. I should be playing Cruiser. I don't know why I'm playing Destroyer. Every Destroyer's an idiot and every battleship has no brains, so I should probably just stick to playing Cruiser, where I can just murder all of them equally. I mean, the other thing is, if you're going to queue up in a super ship in ranked, you're going to be sitting in the queue for a while.
So, who wants to dance?
80% premium carriers at tier 10? There aren't that many premium carriers at tier 10. Isn't it just FDR? Isn't FDR the only one? And she's not really premium. Oh, Malta. Yeah, Immelman's terrible. Malta, I could see. Oh, Busty, I'm playing like an idiot tonight. No, there's not a Russian one at tier 10. It's just Immelman, Malta, and FDR. FDR does not feel like an impactful carrier in a ranked game. You only get to fire every 25 seconds. Well, at least we didn't all lemming train to the same place. How can I not see this clown? He's right there in front of me. Well, our fair gets busy getting dead. Because he doesn't understand how to destroy her, so he'll be dead now. Yep. Good job. Well done. FDR is not a bad ship, but she has a very specific playstyle that is not easy, right? It is not a simple ship to play by any stretch of the imagination. People talk like it's carrier on easy mode, and I vastly disagree. I'm like, nah, that ship's not that simple, kids.
Can't leave my ride behind. Time to put on the beer goggles. Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Jesus, where do they find these morons?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
God, with the follow, thank you kindly.
Another disembowelment.
Come on, little Icarus. I know you're here. Did you leave? You left. Okay. And I drifted out like a dummy.
Coochie coochie.
Nope, try again.
Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
Jesus Christ. Not one of these ships knows how to live. And I'm about to get pincered by 2 battleships.
Coochie coochie. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
And how am I still lit? Oh, for God's sakes, the Akatsuki. Give me a break. It'd be great if I had a team that was worth spit. Instead, I've got this disaster.
Put on the beer goggles.
Anybody want to pitch in here? Like, I'll happily go murder the Icarus, but the rest of you guys have to get off your asses and engage.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning. Can't leave my ride behind.
Much better.
I just don't understand why everybody plays behind islands and then wonder why they all lose. It's like, guys, if you won't get in and fight, you're gonna lose. You're dead.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
This is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm gonna feel that.
He's about to ground himself. Anybody else want to pitch in? I can't do everything. Holy God. Typical night, though. If it's like, I want to scream at people, if you don't want to fight, why are you pushing the battle button? Right? If you don't want to fight, stop pushing the battle button. I'll try TRB Shira, but I'm not expecting great things. Oh, there she goes. She's already set up for it. TRB Shira is also a ship that is very map dependent. On a map like Ring, yeah, see, this is not a map that I think TRB Shira is going to enjoy. There's way too many islands. Z39 is a great boat for this format. Z39 is a great destroyer. I still think Moss is underrated, right? I think regular old Leberdak Moss, her detection is crap, yes. But the ship itself can do silly things.
It's game time.
Flaming, the short answer is no. Thank you, Unfolded. I'm glad you're enjoying those. I enjoy doing those. I need to figure out. I've been struggling so hard at what I'm going to do next. I've thought about just punting and doing like French Destroyer, but the trick is that I don't feel like I'm some kind of French Destroyer expert. There's a ton of people out there that have played a lot of French Destroyer that are frankly probably better at it than I am. The drink is excellent, Shattered. You're not wrong. The ships that I've done videos for up to this point, I feel very comfortable talking about. I could do American light cruisers, which would be really easy. I've even thought about doing American battleships. People have been after me for a while to do a battleship series, and I'm just like, man, I don't know. Battleships and I don't generally get along, and I despise the American standards. To me, the American battleship line is fun at 9 and 10. That's where the line is fun. Beyond that, it ain't that exciting. All right, I'm going to work the edge of this cap in the hopes that I don't get stumbled into by the other Shira. Yep, there he is.
Can't leave my ride behind. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Yeah, you see you get spotted once, there goes half your HP. So it doesn't exactly feel amazing to play a Japanese destroyer, you know? Now, he's locked up on the T-61 Hydro. And blessedly, the team is actually shooting at him, which shocks the hell out of me. Okay, he was locked up on the T-61 Hydro. But now, I'm going to sit here and make him pay. You want back in here? Let's go. What's the range on these? It's 10, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, Gade's out. We have 2 battleships going to the slot, which is a giant waste of their time and energy. And yet here we are. All right, let's go. I was gonna say let's go try and torp the Scharnhorst, but he does not seem inclined to allow for this. We'll at least back off a spell. No, hey, look who we found. So their Fuso is like the king of running. That seems to be all he knows how to do is run. So in a moment, we're going to own all the caps. Hilarious. Yeah, this is just bronze. This is the goofy, ridiculous silliness of bronze. Mahan is not that beat up. I really don't want to get in a gunfight with that guy if I can help it. See, this time I'm on the team that's whose battleships aren't playing cowardice, which is a nice change of pace. We're going to go back here and have some fun with this Fuso, though. Yeah, super aggressive Fuso. Yeah, wildlife, that's a mistake. That's my mistake. But, yeah, crap happens. I think old Gneisenau is going to regret his life choices in a moment. It's like he's going to take 1 on the bow, and the first rack wasn't even meant for him? Yep. He's dead. Oh, I got to be careful out here. This guy might actually stumble into me. I don't want him to know that I'm here. I don't want him to know. No, crap, he knows I'm here. That was what I was trying to avoid. Well, let's see how he handles it. He doesn't have much time to react to those torpedoes. I think he's still going to take 1. He may have actually found a way through. No, he's going to take 1. Oh, Scott, they added that a while ago. I genuinely can't recall. It's been a hot minute.
And it got such good gas mileage. If I promise to kill your ass, I lie.
All right, Fuso's going to burn out. Pretty much can't be stopped anymore.
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch.
Scharnhorst is going to die. Fuso managed to survive on 100 HP. So we got to get the guns around on him. Hold on. Who was that? Mortis with the resub. Thank you much. I love the Scharnhorst. If the team isn't trying, neither will I. Boop. We booped the snoot.
Got an ending.
What up, Mahan? Hey, you died. I mean, he's not wrong, though, is he? Guy's like, worst ranked match I've ever been in. I'm like, hold my beer. Yeah, Justin, you see it all the time in this format, right? No, smoke on the mini-map is not a mod. It's not a mod. So TRB Shura, just don't play it like I did. Oh, man. I'm going to play some Cruiser for a bit. Destroyer's just genuinely making me angry. What other Cruisers could I be looking at? York is not a bad one. Surrey's probably not that bad either. I think the heal gives... Somebody said Maya. I'm going to give that a go. Does she really have a reload booster? She does. How do I not remember this? That's why I think... This is my Miyoko captain. That's why this skill is on this captain, is to give her the extra heal and reload boost and all that shenanigans. And she's got that gorgeous lacquer camo. Stunning. Love it. Love it. What's her base? I mean, those aren't bad, but the lacquer camo is so sexy. Like, if you have it, that's what you want to play. We'll give Maya a go. I forget her torpedo angles are as good or not. Forget if her torpedo angles are decent or not. 30 battleships in queue. Do you know, when I first started playing this game 9 years ago, there were routinely 4 times as many battleships as any other class in the queue. And for a long time, in the back of my brain, I still feel this way. I genuinely feel like you should limit the number of battleships on a team. Because more battleships means the game just drags forever because you can't kill the opposing team, right? If they want to, they always talk about wanting the game to play faster, and I'm kind of like, then incentivize cruisers. Cruisers die faster than any other class in the game, arguably, right? But like in general, that's the truth. And so it's kind of like, why not just incentivize cruiser? Okay, I have good torpedo angles. They're like Atago torpedo angles.
God bless America.
Why not just incentivize cruiser? Give cruisers, go through and give cruisers like 10% boost to cash or something. I don't know. But like, see, it's weird, HC. I haven't seen that in so long. It's like nobody wants to play destroyer because they don't want to deal with radar. And nobody wants to play cruiser because I don't want to deal with battleships. And so everybody's like, I guess we'll just play battleship. And I'm like, great. So now I have to chew through 150,000 hit points to get rid of you. Ugh. You know? These torpedoes also aren't 10 kilometers. Yeah, damn it. Okay. I want to go back to Miyoko now. This is not a deal breaker for me, but this is terrible. Now, on this map, it will probably be less impactful, right? Because this is a small map. But on a typical ranked map, the 8-kilometer torpedoes is not good. All right, well, HC, you play at a weird hour. Like, at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're probably lucky to have 5,000 people logged in. Like, that's crazy. I could try Zara Karages. I like Zara. Zara is very hard to kill. The struggle I have with that boat is that if you don't have somebody out there spotting destroyers, Zara doesn't have anything to do. Look at this genius. What are we doing? What is this?
You're about as useful as a hobo's dick cheese.
Why can't you be useful? Oh, I already have AP in the barrel. Okay. For some reason, I thought I had HE in the barrel. But no, I have AP in the barrel. Ooh, hi. Ooh, it's the fancy Vulcan camo. Check it out. See, I'm getting away with the short torpedo range on this map. This Weimar is going to get his face smashed in. I have no idea why he thinks this is a good idea. I don't think I got anything over the island. Yeah, I snuck a little bit over. This Weimar's like, I know, I'll sit broadside to a heavy cruiser and then wonder why I'm dead. Well, I'm certainly not going to take on a Gneiss by myself. But since this Weimar didn't have brains... Like, what are you doing up here, buddy? Sit broadside to a heavy cruiser while a 15-inch battleship that full pins you through the bow just has its way with you. What are you doing? You don't frighten me, Gneiss, now. Maybe you should, but you just don't. Alright, well, they killed the gate, at least. That's something small. Alright, now I know that Mr. Dew is out here somewhere, but I also know there's no reason that my team should be dealing with the stupid Weimar at that range. And so here we are. Our Scharnhorst is literally throwing his ship away.
This should help.
Jesus. Nachi might actually hurt me here.
Now this is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Oh, lucky shot.
Alright, the Scharnhorst bought it. I mean, the Gneisenau bought it. So I'll take it.
Got him!
I'm dead. It's alright. I'll take it. You guys want to get out of the corner? Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate you. I've got more work to do with getting it spread out. As you can see, it's not on the overlays yet. Oh God, these clowns are gonna find a way to lose this game. They're gonna invent a way to lose this game. All right, Dallas, here's your chance. You should have AP in the barrel. You should have already had the AP in the barrel. See if the Fuso salvo kills you. Hey, New Mexico, you're sailing into torpedoes. You know that, right? Good. Glad we had this little chat. Fuso's about to delete this Dallas. New Mexico is still sailing into torpedoes. He's at least turning a little bit, so maybe it'll matter. These guys are dead. Hey, Dallas, why don't you shoot him? There you go. Like, why is this taking so long? Weimar's going to come around the corner and torpedo the bejesus out of the New Mexico. Should never have let him live.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Who could have predicted it? Really? And who? The total inability to read a map just always irritates me with people. It's like, guys, he was spotted for an hour. You know he's there. You know he has torpedoes. What the hell are you doing?
To Jurassic Park.
Rose, Kyoko, thank you for the follow, guys. Appreciate it. It's just like, it's so predictable. It's so predictable. I'm going to play for an hour and I'm going to play for 3 hours tonight and gain 0 stars. That's my prediction. Wait, we've been at this 90 minutes and haven't made up any ground, so there you go. I should probably just bust out the Belfast and be done with it. I'd just be like, all right, I don't want to play Miyoko on this map. The islands on Trap make this a very difficult map for this boat. I don't have good torpedo angles. I can get good gun angles from up north. Down south, I'm almost too exposed.
Let's do this.
And then since I'm already on the north end, we'll play the top end of the map and just see how it goes. Well, and my problem yesterday, Striker, was I was playing Rodney, right? I had such a good time playing Rodney last week on stream. I was like, I'll play Rodney. I was having fun with that. I went like 1-7. Now I kept saving my star, right? But it was just like I would watch destroyers do the stupidest thing. Every game it felt like I had a destroyer. Earlier when I died in that Jupiter game because I was dumb, it felt like every game I had that guy on my team.
Let's rock.
Whole team goes south. Well, what could possibly go wrong with this plan?
I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
No, Lou, you've pretty much nailed it. I mean, I think so much of the allure of Battleship is, this is going to sound so mean. Because it's not true, really. I was going to say playing Battleship is kind of brainless, but it's not, right? It's not. A good Battleship player, which I am mediocre, all right? So this is not my forte here. But like a good Battleship player is always thinking about their position on the board. What impacts do they have? What shots have they got? Right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot, for a good Battleship player, there is a lot to consider. Okay, let's get the guns flipped. We're going to be doing some kiting away up here. I think it was the Toulon that took a shot at me a minute ago. Kiraches. You're not supposed to admit it, man.
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Well, all our destroyers are dicking around at the bottom of the map. Every battleship is in the same grid square. Every single battleship on my team, we need our BBs to engage, not hide behind islands. Okay, he's moving, which means it's time for me to move. Go away. You shouldn't even be able to fire that angle. God, I'm so tired of this garbage. If I'm going to get out here and get hunted by people, I'm just going to log out for the night. This is just stupid.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
We have no map control. All our destroyers are just made of dumb, apparently. They're all just idiots. Every single one of them. I don't understand what's happening here.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
Battleships have no brains. Destroyers seem to have no brains. This is still a winnable game, hilariously. That's honestly the funniest thing about the entire experience. Their destroyers are so close to dead, this game is still winnable. But these idiot battleships sitting stationary are just going to get their faces melted by destroyers, unless they stop sucking.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
I'm so done.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
I want to know why every battleship I have is still sitting in the same grid square while the rest of the team melts, while my destroyers run away and cower in fear from everybody. Why is the heavy cruiser the one who has to cap stuff?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Why am I up here capping while my destroyers are dicking around in the spawn area?
Where's a hammer when you need one?
Yo boys killed him yet? You really should. Thank you. See, that's my point. This game is still winnable. We're now up a ship. I have to not be stupid now.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Nurse, thank you for the follow. Okay, well, if I can't get shells on him, he can't get shells on me. All right, let's help with the Huron, I suppose. Okay, the Huron's finally out. We have a 2-ship lead now, while my battleships continue to sit in the same grid square for an hour. As if that's going to win the game. Now's the moment. Let's go. Colorado's gun's just fired. Best chance I have to escape is right now. Hold on. The Talloon's going to run south, and no one's going to cap C. I guess I'll go do it. Oh my God, what is happening? Dear God in heaven. Gott in Himmel.
Suck it down. Coochie coochie.
Easy win? Yeah, no, that's not an easy win.
I'm gonna kill old style.
Not exactly an easy win. Ah, I got the Akatsuki accidentally. God bless. We were 400 points down and owned 0 caps. So explain to me how that's an easy win. Like, no. No. I vehemently disagree. I just realized it was high fire. Ugh, stop playing Udachi. Play a real destroyer. Play a real destroyer, not that POS. Oh my God. I need a break from... Oh God. No, I'll keep playing Miyoko. Depressingly, she's still the best option I think I have. Oh my God. The Udachi running from the Huron makes sense. You're not going to win a gunfight with it. But what I want to know is why the Bliss isn't down there helping. That's what I can't figure out. The Bliss is down there. It's a Huron. Just murder it. Oh, God. My frustration, Dusty, is when every battleship goes to the same place. No. There are not words to express how much that angers me. No. Just no.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know. And with West Virginia, with an American standard, the struggle is that once you're committed, you're not like going somewhere else feels bad.
Welcome.
The only other option you could have had, I'm offering a suggestion, not a critique. You could have hung out and played mid, right? As an American standard, your speed's not going to get you anywhere, but you typically have the gun range that you can hang towards the middle of the map a bit and be a little impactful anywhere. Now, the trick with that is on trap, those islands make that hard, right? Getting shells over to enough places is difficult. So, but that's the thing. Like, why are there 2 Scharnhorsts? Not only are there 2 Scharnhorsts up there, they're sitting still. They're trying to bow tank stationary with a fast German battleship. Like, my brains are melting right now. Like, just what? No. What are you doing? Stop. Stop. You have 30 knots of speed and your decision is, I'm going to sit here while the rest of my team dies and we give up the entire control of the map? No. How about no? Please just no. Okay. I'm the only one going south. Our West Virginia has apparently just found his go button. Every single other ship on this team is going north. So we are going to use this island as a little bit of cover. I'm going to vomit some torpedoes into this cap, and then we are going to get the hell out of here. Because I clearly have no support here, and I don't feel like dying. Now, I will say, I should wait here for a spell until we get some spotting, maybe? Maybe the opposing team has also done the dumb and all gone north. I don't know. Hey, Luca. Okay, now that I've got some spotting over here, let's pick a fight with a Gneisenau, who probably should scare me and doesn't. I feel like Princess Bride, you know? I give you my word as a Spaniard. No good. I've known too many Spaniards. I'm a Gneisenau. You should be afraid of me. No good. I've met too many Gneisenau's. That Lucas Rigo should be dead. There we go. They got him. Mr. President, we got him. Extra fire. Extra crispy Gneisenau. Let's go. About like so. I think I'm a little behind him, actually. Yeah. I'm getting these shots for free right now, which makes me giggle a whole lot. Okay, he turned back the other way. I don't think I'm going to get a reset on him now before he caps. We're going to try, though. Ooh, those might land just in time. Did I lead them correctly? Yahtzee! And we got a torpedo tube to go with it. Alright, let's slow down a bit. I want to make sure we get the kill on this guy. He's dead. He'll be dead in seconds. He's gonna burn out. Let's get turned.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie.
What is happening to this team precisely? This Colorado keeps shooting at me. Good luck. You know what? If you're going to troll at full speed, I'll troll at half speed. Let's go. Ooh, you're about to take a whole bunch of torpedoes. Love everything that just happened. And now you're flooding because you put out my fire a minute ago, and now you've got more fires. So enjoy.
This really pisses me off.
You got a citadel at that angle.
Much better.
I hate battleships. They're so friggin' stupid. Alright, Virginia's dead. There goes the Chumpan.
At least he got an ending.
Alright, we have had a two-ship lead, LOL. I keep assuming someone else is going to attempt to shoot this Colorado, since he's been doing nothing but shooting me for 8 minutes. We can still find a way to lose this game. It can still happen. Luckily for us, the Gorizia is a coward and the Gallant is almost dead.
Ooh, your ass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker.
You kill the Gallant, I'm going to feel really good about our life. There we go. Okay. Let's get back up here and keep pressuring this Colorado.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yep, he wants to kill me. If they're shooting at me, they're not shooting at valuable targets. The good news is that our Duke of York is smart enough to know that he just needs to go get the ram. And it looks like that's what he's going to do. Go get it. Ooh, he just crushed the Gorizia. He missed the ram. Well, that feels bad. We should still be able to win this game, though. DOI is actually not a bad ship. She's got a bad rap. Like, there's a whole bunch of people that don't like this ship, but she's not a bad ship. Okay, this guy's going to ground himself. That will make our job a lot easier. I can sit here behind the smoke for a spell. This guy is on fire in like 8 places. And if the shells don't get in, the torpedoes will. Survey says it's the shell. It's the torpedoes. There we go. No worries, Gunner. No worries. Look, you got the Gorizia. You basically nailed the Gorizia. Good enough. I was surprised you missed the ram. I mean, it's a Colorado. But I was still surprised. DOI, I think, is one of those underrated boats, right? Especially in this format, the Hydro is really, really good. Most battleships in this tier don't get Hydra, right? It's just what? It's Heinrich and DOI and maybe one other, right? It's not a lot. And I think there's a lot of value in that consumable versus some of the other shenanigans you can get in a battleship, right? We finally have made forward progress. And there I went and cursed it. Well, it's the forward guns, Liz, and again, the consumables loadout. DOI was... The original version of DOI was better, right? The version that they originally tested was better. The community's reaction to it was what I honestly am still angry about today, right? Basically, a whole bunch of entitled people were like, you can't make a battleship without a heel. Well, why not? It's a premium. In the end, it was a freemium, right? Like, the ship was a giveaway at Christmas one year. So, like, why not try something unique? Why not try something different? But people whined and complained, and so they gave her a heel, and then when they did that, they nerfed the ship. So she's, like, the guns in the hull are just as mediocre as every other KG-5. But initially, the original version of Duke of York was far more interesting. Far more interesting. Because it was basically a battleship without a heel, but it got cruiser dispersion. Or like battle cruiser dispersion. It got way better dispersion than a typical battleship. But the penalty for that, the trade-off was it didn't have a heel. So you had to play it like a cruiser. Kind of where they kind of went with Yukon, sort of in a way, right? Well, I mean, Mr. Do, they could have done a lot of different things. The thing was, they were trying to innovate, right? They were trying to do something different in the design space, right? Up to that point, every battleship in the game had a heel. And their thought was, well, if I take away the heel, what do I do for the battleship? How do I make it competitive? And so they were trying the idea of a battleship that was more accurate. I think it was stealthier. It was like improved stealth, better accuracy, but no heel. And it was like, huh. So the original test version of the ship was actually very, very, very interesting. But the community, because back then, Wargaming would announce the ship, and then, you know, people would play it on stream. That was the way you could do it back then. And the community lost their minds. All right, York, what are we doing? That AP is not going to be very impactful unless he holds that turn. Ooh, I'm a little behind him. Those might have been good shots otherwise. Ooh, I still got a double sit. That feels good. Oh, crap. The sign-up is on this flank. I was like, if that jackhole still citadels me. All right, Tokachi. Okay, you're running. All right, put the HE back in the barrel then. All right, we know where their destroyer is. Or was. Okay, and they have an Atlanta, so that's irritating to put it lightly. You're gonna have to do something there, Bliss. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you're gonna get away with the cap. God bless you. As the torpedoes come in and blow you up. Oh, good, you made it. Okay, no point being up here. The action is not going to be here. All right, we killed their York. That feels pretty good. Our Bliss is dumb and is gunfighting in Atlanta. Gee, I wonder how that's going to work out for everybody. Come on, man. Gee, I'm shocked to discover our destroyer was made of the stupids. Well, I got good news. The sign-up, the opposing sign-up, is equally dumb. He's about to walk into my torpedoes, and he has no idea they're even there. He probably knows by now. Yep. Bye. This Colorado. He's just out here getting farmed like a dumb cough. Their whole team is clustered behind an island. Gee, who could have predicted it? The Bliss is in that cap, too. Guaranteed. Guaranteed that's how they're capping so quickly.
If I promise to kill you last, I lie.
Oh my god, why is this Scharnhorst taking a brawl? Why does he want to die? Would you please stop dying? Make me so happy if you'd stop dying.
Coochie, coochie.
They have like 2 ships on the brink of death.
Yeah, this should help.
Okay, Duke of York bought it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Mr. Atlanta.
Eat shit and die. I've got balls of steel.
Oh, hell, that's funny.
Tough as a piss-flavored popsicle. Suck it down.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Much better.
Quit.
Ooh, there went like 7,500 of your hit points. Well, the Lizzo's going to get the kill and we're going to win. But I'll take it. And this is why you play Miyoko. Ladies and gentlemen, you just have so many amazing tools. And the speed, I think, is the most underrated of them all. Right? She's not French, but she gets around well enough. You can do a lot with this boat. Lizzo, take one of these. You basically burn down the Duke of York by yourself. Well done. I can't believe I burned down that Scharnhorst. That friggin' cracks me up. I figured he'd heal through it. I think it's 38 with the flag. Okay, so it's 37 with the flag. That's still not bad. Like there's nothing to be upset about there, right? Oh man. Part of me is like, there's a part of me that gets a little frustrated. Like I kind of get bored playing the same thing over and over. But if it keeps working, I'm like, why risk it, right? Like why risk it? I only need 4 or 5 more wins. Like, oh no, maybe it's a good idea. Maybe it's not. Oh, I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it. Not all of them, Kyle. There's a lot of destroyers in her matchmaking bracket. I won't say a lot. There are some destroyers in her matchmaking bracket that she can absolutely outrun. But not all of them. We talked about what's the French? Vauquelin. We talked about Vauquelin earlier. I think Luca Tarigo is another one that you pretty much can't outrun. But they exist, right? They 100% exist. Like some of them are very slow in this tier. Tier 7 is a very awkward place for destroyers. I should go play Z39. That's not a ship you see a lot of anymore, and there's a whole lot of people that I don't think know what that ship is capable of. They're used to getting the smoke hydro trick out of like Gade, but maybe not something like Z39. I might give that a go. What's up, Necro? I mean, you say cleaned up. Things were never a problem here. This worked last time. I'm going to crawl up the 3 line since I spawned in the same position again. And that'll give me free shots on things lurking around the top of the map. Huron can absolutely be a bully. 100%. The heal allows her to get away with shenanigans that destroyers in this tier ordinarily wouldn't. The trick is that you kind of have to be looking for it. That's not the way something I'm trying to say. You have to be looking for that engagement where you've got friends, let's say, right? Where you've got friends to help you out. Now, I'm hoping to spot a cruiser. I've got my AP in the barrel. I really want to punish some cruiser that's napping. I think the Lizzo just sped up. Now, the Fubu's lit, and we did swap to the HE, so that's good. Belfast is here. We should be able to... Ooh, I got a Citadel on the Lizzo after all. Didn't speed up enough. Good hit on the Fubu. Fubu's probably screwed.
Sometimes
Fubu is
I
screwed.
amaze myself.
Nicely done, Belfast. Nicely done. Okay, so now the good news is the Monahan needs to not take a torpedo. And we are going to go farm some battleship. Non-pens on a Renown? Since when? God, at this rate, I might be able to cap this friggin' point. They're being so passive about it. The Asturias looks like he's going to go out. Their battleships are being so bloody passive. I got that shot for free. What the hell? What the hell is this team doing?
Suck it down.
How can I not penetrate a Renown? Aren't British battleships like squishy? I thought they were supposed to be squishy. This guy does not feel squishy right now. What is happening precisely? Nope. Try again, boys. That felt more accurate to a British battleship. Okay. I have to make sure that I don't get spotted from here. I'm going to cheat and use the Monahan, but I'm going to get behind and use this island as a blocker, which means I need to reverse just a little bit. There we go. That ought to be invisible for that shot. There we go. Brilliant. We're going to sit right here and have some fun with these guys. What did you do, Monahan? Oh, you smoked like a dummy. What are you doing? Oh, he's finally moving. Oh, hey, the Fuso's coming. I just realized. Fuso's trying to be relevant. Check it out. Uh-oh, I turned into that salvo. Oh, but he dropped it short. Again, I come back to, look at all these passive battleships. The Renown is just now moving up. And it's going to be the last thing he does in this game. He's going to get focused out and dead. Yeah, he finally got a good hit. But it wasn't enough. Now we can pick on the Fuso. I'm sailing away. Let's get flipped. Do. Yeah, I'm just surprised. I was expecting to be getting full pins through his deck armor, and I wasn't. That's obviously I'm used to getting that out of British battleships in general. So that's obvious. Do we have an AFK New Mexico? Is that what this guy is? Is this guy AFK? No, he's just an idiot. He's literally been reversing the entire match. So we're literally playing a man down and still crushing this team. Yeah, I was just wondering that, Wayne. I just looked at the map and was like, what the hell? I don't even think he's fired. I think he's a bot. I legit think he's a bot. Boy, this Monahan has got balls. Taking a gunfight with an Asturias at just any range, much less that range. Oops. Navigational error. Lazo is trying. I'll give him that. I'll give him credit.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Nope, try again. Oh, he's going forward. But, so you say not AFK, that doesn't mean he's not a bot. He could still be a bot with some kind of forward back script, right? We've been seeing for years players, there's goofy bot scripts that'll just, a ship will get in the game and it'll just maneuver around. It'll never fire its guns, or occasionally it'll fire its guns at random. And like, yeah, see, this guy's AFK. He accomplished absolutely nothing. He did not contribute in any way, shape, or form to that particular game. Monahan had tremendous balls. I am shocked that that guy had balls. Like, that's a gunfight in a Monahan. It's at like 12 kilometers. Like, man, that is not something I think I would have the balls for. Well, if it's working, let's keep it going. Tier 9 for ranked. Striker, are you in gold? I see somebody's taking my advice on Moss. I should consider playing Indy. You meant to say 8. Well, 8 means you're in gold. Silver is 10 and 11, and gold is 8 and 9. All right. Let's keep the HE loaded. I'll keep the HE loaded. We have a spotting advantage. We sort of don't. No, we sort of don't. Oh, he meant to say Ashitaka. Ashitaka is a 7, yes. Ashitaka is the old A-Hull Amagi, right? Indy is a good boat now. She certainly didn't used to be, but she is at present. All right, destroyers. I need one of you to have the balls to go to B. No, no, don't do that. Okay, good. You both have balls. You'll keep those balls longer if you support each other in the middle of the cap with that Moss Hydro. Moss's Hydro, I think, is 5 kilometers. Which radar, DR? Abruzzi can do well in this format. She has a lot of tools at her disposal. The struggle with Abruzzi is the HE doesn't hit that hard. So when you do have something under your guns, like an opposing destroyer, you can get hits on it, but they don't feel as impactful as they do in a boat like this. If I can land anywhere from 4 to 6 shells out of my 10 on an opposing destroyer, he'll feel it. He will 100% feel it. Oh, Indy, yes. Indy with the 10-kilometer radar is very relevant. Let's see if this Boise's going to run into me or not. Nope, he's going to pull up alongside. Now, what I don't like about him being there is it means I can't maneuver. However, it looks like he's going to slow down, and that's fine. Somehow I dropped the whole thing short. All right, Moss. I don't know how you're lit in there, but you need to do something about it. What in the hell is this? If I die because you clowns won't let me maneuver, I'm going to be very, very upset. Okay. I would love it. Look at this! Guys, they've left the Indianapolis to die. Oh, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. This is a huge misplay on this team's part. Holy crap. I cannot believe they did this. I cannot believe the entire team has done this. What a mistake. Let's go, little Akatsuki. You and me, let's go. Wrecked.
Who's next? Looks like you're coming apart at the seams.
They left the Indianapolis to die.
Desert road, no gas, and no chance.
Well, there went your torpedo tubes. Have fun with that.
Much better.
And now you can't even spot me. I can't believe they did this. This is so wild.
I promised to kill you last. I lied.
We're gonna finish the cap first, since the idiot Moss got himself killed. We're gonna sit here. We are not gonna do anything. We're gonna chill. Once we punch, once the Indianapolis goes out, there he goes. Their entire back flank is wide open. They have absolutely nothing now. I can push this Bliss for days. This is such an unbelievable, bizarre train wreck of a disaster. They own no real estate. They're not near any caps. We're tied on ships, and I'm about to go Cap C. And they pretty much can't stop me. Goodbye, little Bliss. And that's why you take Miyoko, because once the destroyers get in range, they are dead. And it's hilarious. Wow, I cannot believe they screwed this up this badly. This is wild. I've never seen a team do this. I've been playing this game a long time. I have never seen a team do what these guys did. Because it almost invariably results in this, right? If they had left a battleship behind with that Indianapolis, this would have been a completely different game. But literally every battleship went through the gap. Even the slow-ass Nelson, which is a terrible idea. I don't know what you're doing out there. I'm going to end up in a heavy cruiser. I'm going to end up with 2 full caps and a partial. This Nelson's about to get citadeled into oblivion. Oh, how did he miss that, West Virginia? We're going to slow down right behind this island and give ourselves a little bit of room here to play. Yes, exactly. Why is the heavy cruiser capping? That is a very valid question. Let's go, Nelson. Come on out in front of my torpedoes. They're waiting for you. It's fine. Good evening, Malarkey. How you doing?
Where's a hammer when you need one?
You're good, boys. Yeah, I gotta get back in the game. Cooning your tatas, okay? Weevy's out of heals. You can't count on him for squat. Okay, there we go. Weevy got the set. Weevy got the reset. My shells are just shotgunned all over the place.
Magic 8-Ball says, you died.
He turned in. Those should all miss. Well, I got one reset. Go me, I suppose. He's still maneuvering back there.
Half man, half animal, all dead.
You're done. The fire alone will kill you. All I have to do is show you my bow and wait for you to die. Nah, there's no point in even loading AP. He's so low, the AP doesn't do me anything. Once I get him on fire, he's dead. It's simply a question of how long it takes me to kill him and can he punch me. He can't overmatch my bow, right? That's the nice thing about an engagement with a Scharnhorst like that. I show him my bow. I have to weather his secondaries, but I still have 28,000 hit points or something silly. His secondaries are not going to burn me down in the time it takes my fires to kill him. Our destroyers were not very good that game. Our Weavy was absolutely the hero. These guys kept running out in front of a radar cruiser and then wondering why they were dead. And there was a place in the cap. There's a place in the cap on that map that you can play where the radar doesn't do you any good. Especially from his position. I legit don't understand. I don't understand, right? Hang on a minute. Let me finish up. I don't have a ton of damage, but I've got some cleanup kills, which I'm happy with. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. I should try mode shuffle at some point. I need Where's training room? There we go. I was like, where's training room? That was straight. All right, look at this. Now, these cap locations are not exact. This cap is farther north and this cap is farther south, but it's close enough for what we're doing. The center cap is basically the same. The Indianapolis is set up right here, and he has to play fairly far back, especially initially, because there's battleships and stuff lurking up here. He sticks his nose out too far, you're hosed. If you play a destroyer in this edge of the cap, okay, you can get radared, but then they have nothing, right? You just sit on this edge of the cap. He radars you. He might get a shot. The Bliss will probably get some shots. And then you're like, okay, let's go be somewhere else. And then you come back and you sit out here while his radar is down. So it's not hard to do. It just requires you to read the map, which is a skill that so few players have. If you don't know where he is, it's one thing. But once you know where the radar cruiser is, it's so easy in that where he was positioned to be like, I'll just go be somewhere else. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. That's my point, Malarkey. The other thing is this. Once we realized where their battleships were, it completely changes how we can play the engagement. Because now the key piece on their team, with all of their battleships on the 2 line, right? Every single battleship they had was in this channel over here. with every battleship they have back here and a lone heavy cruiser right here, the West Virginia's position became very critical. He said he was doing that early, and I generally don't like seeing battleships, especially American standards, go down that slot. But it worked out brilliantly because their battleships chose an even worse position, and he had a great opportunity to capitalize on it. Jack, I think a lot of it comes from experience. I know that's not very helpful, and it's not an answer. It's not the answer you probably want, right? But I feel like it's true. I feel like a lot of it comes from experience, and some of it is also from playing. Yes, Badger Milk. Wisconsin is coming. It's the RNC. The tornado sirens you hear are the RNC mobilizing to war from Milwaukee. But I'll say this. If you're looking to... What I'll always tell people is, if you want to understand how to play against a class you don't enjoy or don't like seeing, learn to play it. You have to be able to understand and read the map through the lens of the guys who are, the restrictions that they're playing under, right? Their armor schemes, their positional issues. If you can... Once you start to wrap your brain around all of that, the game really opens up and you're like, oh, that's why he doesn't do that. That's why he doesn't go there, etc., etc. In my opinion, it improves your play big time. All right, now we got 3 destroyers hanging near B. I need to be here to support these guys without hopefully getting blapped off the board by an opposing battleship. So somebody's here. Yep, there's the Farragut. Boop. Reach out and touch someone. Oh no, Scharnhorst shells. This could hurt. Nah, that's fine. Scharnhorst doesn't hurt as bad as it used to. Now the Toulon, on the other hand, that might be a little irritating.
Much better.
Okay, that worked out all right. I want to not be here anymore. Especially since every battleship is shooting at me right now. All right, we capped mid, and the Florida's here, so I'm dead. Yay! Fun game. Somebody should go brawl the Florida because he'll be an easy kill, by the way. Nah, your AP hits like a wet noodle. Whatever. Enjoy the loss, boys. I love how it didn't give me the opportunity to keep going. So apparently, it's now common practice for a battleship to go up the 2 line on straight. We've now seen the whole team, back-to-back games, we've seen the whole team do it, and then we've seen single battleships do it. Florida's garbage because it can't hit anything. That's the single biggest problem with Florida. You pull the trigger, and it's like, well, I don't know where those shells are. I don't know where those shells are going. So Rhode Island is way more fun because it actually hits what it aims at. Florida's like, I don't know.
All right, let's go.
Now, we have an Atlanta, which I'm a fan of. They have a Helena, which I'm not. Nice, Malarkey. Is that I can go look. Is that some kind of mission chain? I'm guessing it's a mission chain. Do you have to subscribe to it on the website or something? I haven't even bothered to look. I almost never go to the website anymore. Like all the free stuff they give away over there, I'm just kind of like, eh. There's a button here that says participate. I think I have to change accounts or something. Yeah, it wants me to... Hang on a minute. I'll fix it. I'll do that in between games. No, I do too, Malarkey. That'll be fun. I mean, I use the Duke, the actual Duke Nukem one, but I love John St. John. His voice work is so much fun. So, Jack, that three, Mr. Duke. Jack, that's absolutely just part of experience, right? I think I have like 14 or 15,000 battles. After a while, the repetition just becomes a thing, right? No, that's not. Okay. Once you've done it enough, it'll start to make sense. All right, so the other Scharnhorst might... No, both Scharnhorsts are here. That leaves the Heinrich. The Heinrich might be up here, so let's leave him a present of metal fishes. Have to remember, Miyoko wants to kite. This cruiser... Okay, no, all three battleships are right there in the same grid square. Okay. They are not pushing very quickly. And I am somehow not spotted. Where is this Moss? The Helen is there. The Surrey's playing like back here somewhere. Well, let's go get a cap while we can, and then I'll get the hell out of here. Although I may have to turn north and not do the capping. No, the Heinrich is headed due south. So I have the opportunity as long as I don't fire my guns. You say muscle memory malarkey, that's, I mean, you're not wholly inaccurate. Let's load the AP for the inevitable duel with the Surrey. Heinrich is turning out. Let's get ready for this guy. He's turning in. How interesting. Okay, I'm lit now. It's time to go be somewhere else.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh my.
Coochie, coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie. Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no cheese.
All right, Submarine knows he's been in a fight.
Much better.
Surrey should be dead in moments. Lucky for me, Scharnhorst secondaries don't hit very much. Let's hit him with the guns that we can and keep on him. Well, I'm stuck with that fire for a spell. He's not even looking at me. He's super mega ultra on fire, and he's dead. All right, I think we want to go run this Undine down. The nice thing about British subs is they are very, very slow. Although the Heinrich is moving back in this direction. Let's see. Aha! We found the Undine again. Except that I have stupidly short depth charges for reasons. Ooh, I still nailed it. Oh, yeah! The only good bug is a dead bug.
Got him!
Go back to co-op. That's one of the few games I've ever gotten work out of the sub-surveillance on this boat, but it's fun to have it when you need it, isn't it? I think the Heinrich has basically just pulled the plug. I think he just logged out of his computer. Well, every ship they have is in the same cap now. The Moss should be dead here in a couple of seconds. I haven't figured out how he's alive right now, but there he goes. There we go. We zeroed them out. Wow. Love it. Love everything just happened. All right, let's see if I can pick up this goofy mission chain. It won't let me log out. Literally, I'm logging out, and it's like, no, you can't do that. Solid. That was a quick game. Well done, everybody. Well done. So why can I not pick up this goofy thing? Okay, hold on a minute. Let's come to this window. I don't like this song. It's like lounge music. Go away. Okay. Yeah, Hetman, there's only so much I can do, but I'll work on it. So apparently, I can't pick up this mission because the participate button is grayed out. Does it matter? There, it's finally, it'll let me participate. Yes, I would love to log in. Why don't you let me log in? Why don't you let me log in, you silly website? I love how you hit login and it takes you to the download window. No, I don't need to download the game, guys. I have the game. I don't need to download it. Okay, it's going to let me log in finally, I think. Here we go. Bruno, if you enjoy it, go right ahead. The skin is actually fun. I do not think the Gowron voice is very good. Okay, it's finally let me in here now. I think now when I hit the participate button, good things will happen. Bruno, we were talking about that last Thursday. I was like, why not just hire J.G. Hertzler and get Martok, right? I'm betting you he would do it. I mean, I don't know that. I don't know the man personally, obviously, but it would be not. I mean, for enough money, it's just audio work, right? I mean, and Martok would have been amazing. Martok would have been flat out amazing. I legit wish that's what they'd done. Great. So I finally got logged in, and now it won't actually load the article I'm trying to read. Okay, there we go. Now when I hit the participate button, it finally worked. Progress. Okay. So now I should have some kind of combat mission. Nice, Xanda. Nice. Right? I should have something in here. Here we go. Finally. Okay, there we go. Although, now the question I have to ask is, do I have this thing in here? Do I have it as an audio thing already? Just because CC? I don't know. It looks like not. The answer looks to be no. I'm still searching. Dear God, have some Azure Lane characters. Holy hell. I had no idea there were that many in here. Nope, there it is. All right. We have it now. Let's go try it, ladies and gentlemen. No, so Stryker, I think I have the commander. That's my point. I think they gave it to us as part of our CC loot, and I just hadn't bothered to go look. That's what I think happened, so. wanted to go look at the Chicago weather because I know Zath was getting hammered. That's what he was going to get hammered earlier. Tornado warning. Chicago. Tornado warning plus 11 more. So 3 different tornado warnings in and around Chicago right now. That sounds like fun. All right, let's check this. Let's check this commander out. All right, won't actually make noise until the game starts. Ouch, Striker. Ouch.
What are you waiting for? Christmas? I guess I'll help. Looks like you're going on the nice list.
Oh, I'm gonna like these.
You're gonna play with me or what?
Hetman, yeah. So if he's got a, what is it? They call it I think it's cameo. I think it's cameo. Let me turn the sound up. Voiceover volume. The volume is max, so I gotta turn the bass volume up. So we'll just try that. So the game will be a little louder for a spell. So there's a website called Cameo, where a lot of voice actors have got stuff available to them, where you can go and you spend, depending on the voice actor and whatever, you pay them some amount of money for so many seconds of clip, and they'll record something for you. And then you have the license to it to use for whatever you want, right? I've thought about doing it for, like, my intro, right? For, like, because I think it would be funny. And it would totally fit with the cigar, like the new the cigar smoking Raptor. Which one is that? Oh, here it is.
Are you son of a mother kidding me? Well,
Okay, that's funny. They bleeped him with jingle bells. Oh, I love everything about this already. All right, let's go ahead and get flipped here. Let's see. What are they again?
I need intelligence. Wait, why does it say I need intelligence? That one. He's on my naughty list.
I need intelligence. Wait, why does it say I need intelligence? All right, they're all south. Every single one of their ships is on the south end of the map. So we're going to climb right up this Huron's stern, and he's not going to like his life very much. Of course, our Huron is similarly getting his face melted off, so he'll be dead in seconds. Hey guys, you know that your ship is not invincible, right? Moron. What else have we got in here?
Get out of here. Help?
Help? I love that. That's great.
I can almost hear them.
Well, I'm going to get shot at over here, which is going to make me very sad.
Hit that one. He's on my naughty list.
I'm working on it, sweetheart. Unfortunately, our Mahan is getting his face melted because he is not intelligent. Now, this Huron cannot hide from me. The problem is I'm driving directly into a Nagato. There we go. Sorry for the game being a little loud here, fellas.
Help me smoke this place out.
Oh, crap. Hi.
Time
Well.
to fill 'em both barrels.
I didn't know you were going to be here. Luckily, you had a whole mountain of overpens. I'm probably about to die here. Which is going to feel a little bad, I'm not going to lie.
To Jurassic Park.
Well, you took enough torpedoes. I need you to die. Oh, good, you took them all.
I sunk their battleship. I was expecting a boom. What happened to my boom? I was expecting a boom. What happened to my boom?
Well, the Bayern is really not useful back here. I wish he were useful, but he is not. Somehow the Huron is still alive. I'm about to die. I legit am quite angry that this Leningrad cannot kill a Huron on 2,700 HP. What are you doing? This is not difficult. Oh my god, our destroyers were such trash! Every single destroyer went to the same place. Every single one of them is dead. Wait, why does it say I need intelligence? Oh, hi. Hold on. Let's be useful.
Go away.
Why did every single destroyer we have commit suicide? Every single one of you. You just died and did nothing. Just absolutely nothing. The Huron suicided. Oh my god. And the Leningrad was like... Wow. Just wow. And this guy...
I need intelligence.
What are you doing behind an island?
Why does it say I need intelligence?
Yeah, well, I can explain if you really want to know, but you're not going to like the answer. His voice is amazing, Shattered. I like this. I like this captain. Oh, good. Another submarine for me to murder. I love that. Let's do it. Flaming, it's the website. There's a website you have to go to. You go to the main Warships website, you log in, there's a little button. There's like an article, and you have to make sure you log in, and then you have to and you click the participate button. And then apparently it's like a mission chain. I will go back and look at it in port in a minute. Since I already have him, I haven't really looked at it, right? Woo, that's a nasty looking line of storms in Chicago. Problems?
Come give Santa a hand starting some fires.
Oh, you can get through the client? All right, we'll check that too. I went ahead and did it on the website. I'm just used to that because I'm old school. You can, Jack. That's what frustrates me about Destroyer. Now, it's a double-edged sword, though. Okay, this is... Destroyer... When you play Destroyer... You are, to some extent, I won't say relying. I'll say, how do I want to phrase this? Relying is not the word I want to use. You're putting a lot of trust in your team, right? Because I have had plenty of games as a destroyer where I have provided all kinds of spotting information for my team, and they have done nothing with it. Nothing. Like, I've got him spotted. Why don't you shoot him? You know? So, I mean, you're putting... When you play a destroyer and you're not out there shooting your guns or whatever, you're putting a lot of trust. You're putting a lot of expectations on a team that may not deliver. So you have to kind of keep that in mind, right? Han's gonna stop B. I'm gonna make my play here up at C. I'll do what I did last time. We'll angle away and so on. So would I, Malarkey. I play to win. when I make a decision in this game, it's generally because it's what I think I need to do in the exact instant, or because in a deployment strategic sense, it's what I think I need to do to attempt to win the game, right? Okay, we Sims and Mahan. Okay, so they have no destroyers up north. Sign up. So we haven't seen the Toulon, and we haven't seen... The submarine is probably not off by himself.
Okay, Zoomer.
See if I can get that stern fire on him here. He's kind of turning a little bit. Well, look, our submarine's getting just absolutely hammered. There's the Toulon. We haven't seen the other sign-op yet. Well, Armahan is getting his face melted. At least he's in smoke or something. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there's the other. Oh, so their entire team is south. Well, I agree. Can I hit the sign-off with AP for a meaningful number? I actually don't know. Well, we're gonna load the AP and try it. I don't think I'm gonna get much out of that shot. That was better than I thought. Hey, look, Armahan died. Who could have predicted it? Okay. Their entire team is south. Our Colorado is like AFK or some trash. Both their destroyers are right here in front of us.
Both barrels.
I'm not sure how we're spotting these guys. I'm just going to run with it. Somebody needs to kill that Sims. Thank you.
That's a bingo.
Gotta kill this destroyer before I deal with this. Before I deal with the sign-op. Load the AP now. Oh my god, how are you still alive? You make me so angry. Stop being alive. I need to unalive you. No, put the AP in the barrel. Mahan's gonna burn down.
I can almost hear them. Time to give them both barrels. Torpedoes, direct front.
All right.
Always on fire. Guess that battleship didn't like its present. That should temporarily fix it forever.
Got him! Okay. What I want to do, we're gonna steal mid, and then I'm gonna run north and grab C. I'm gonna be, yep, we're gonna do John Cena here for a bit. Excellent, the Toulon bought it. Okay, we're gonna sit on the back side of this island and finish capping. I'm gonna take a shot at this Colorado while I do it. Because I can get away with this shot, because I'm about to stop and where they have no cover on me, where they have no line of sight. Okay. We're gonna finish this cap, and then we're gonna run north and pick up C.
Go away.
I agree. John St. John could absolutely do... what's my take? John St. John could do almost anything, and I enjoy listening to it. What's my take on win rate as a statistic? For a long time, I've never been a big believer, truth be told. I personally feel like XP in a battle is a much more telling statistic. I still feel that way, truth be told. I'll say that, because there are times you'll do everything right, but you just can't, I mean, you can't always carry a team, right? It just doesn't happen. All right, let's run up here and get C. Sign-off's bugging out. I'll go submarine hunting in a minute.
It's about time we started winning. Hey, you, give me a hand.
Okay. We're going to finish the turn, then we're going to go sub-hunting. What's the range on my fancy sub-surveillance thing? Like 7? 8? 6? That's it? God, that's terrible. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go get it done. Alright. Mahan is just over here dropping the depth charges. The sub is not pinging, so we have managed to lose sight of him, basically. There he is. Hi. How you doing, buddy?
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Up and away. Up and away.
Time to roast.
Just shoot him. You know, with your guns. With your guns. Or you could just let me kill him.
About time we started winning.
Holy Lord.
Marine, this Santa slays.
I have no idea why that was so difficult. How about a smoke screen?
Help me smoke this place out.
Well, he's probably going to get a sit here. Yep. Uh-oh, now you can't see me anymore. And my idiot destroyer doesn't understand how spotting works.
Go make yourself useful.
So he thinks that he can sit in smoke while I have to retreat behind an island. Yeah, maybe learn how spotting works. Gunther with the follow, thank you much.
You get a present. You get a present. You all get presents.
Neener, 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 you didn't kill me.
We're back already.
Looks like he's trying to slow down a little bit. And now he's in smoke. For reasons. I think I led that one too much. Well, Gunther, welcome in. Come on, Shells. There we go. Now you die. So, for me, Malarkey, the stat you want to... If you want to judge your performance, the stat is not... For me, the stat is not win rate. The stat is base XP. Because base XP is going to be much more reflective of your contribution to a match. Even in a losing match, I've had losing matches with 1,500 experience in it, right? Is that normal? No, it's not normal. But it's doable. It's not unheard of. And so, I mean, a match like this, look at this. I mean, okay, I didn't end up with a high caliber, but that's worth something. I've got 87,000 damage. I got 2 kills and 2 full caps. That's a pile of XP in a 6v6 game, right? And it's entirely because so much of the team, I mean, this Mahan did okay, right? Like, fair for him. But like the other one, not so much, right? He died way too early. Buttered, basically, she has the tools that I need to win. In order to carry bad teams, you've got to have more tools, and Miyoko has more tools, right? The torpedoes hit like trains. I mean, I put 2 torps into that sign-op that I killed, which is this guy, and then he took... So he took a decent amount of fire damage, but then he took 28,000 damage from torpedoes. I can't do that in an American cruiser. Right? I could do that in a German cruiser, but I'd have to charge him. With the 10-kilometer Japanese torpedoes, I can be running away and be doing damage with the torpedoes. Calvin, I agree. Colton, I agree. But my point is that the game, people are asking what kind of metrics can they use to judge themselves? Is win rate a valid metric? In my opinion, it has its uses, right? But it's like, to me, I would much rather look at my stats and go, look at that XP per game. That's solid, right? That's solid. Because that means you're contributing even in a loss. I've had disastrous train wreck losses of a game with a mountain of experience. So I don't feel, I mean, especially if you're grinding a ship. If you're grinding a ship out and all you're trying to do is go from ship A to ship B or just move up a tier, do you legitimately care if you win? Do you really care? No. What do you want? You want a mountain of experience. You want to do whatever it is that will maximize your experience gain in that battle. Because if you're grinding a ship, chances are you've probably put on a bunch of flags or maybe even put on a bunch of econ boosters, right? You don't want to waste those. So to me, experience is the biggest value, the biggest number that you can be using to judge your performance. You don't have as much impact on win rate depending on how can I phrase this? Your impact on win rate is heavily dependent on factors outside of your control. And I'm not just talking about your teammates. I'm talking about the ship you queued up in, the composition of the enemy team, matchmaking, the map you're on. All of these things contribute in some ways small, some ways big, to whether or not your team has a good chance or you have a good chance to win the game. And so your win rate doesn't take a lot of that into effect, right? You can look at a map. You can take, sometimes you can, like Shiratsuyu earlier, right? You can look at certain maps in certain ships and go, okay, this is going to be a challenge for me. My ship specializes in X. My ship specializes in hugging islands, and I just spawned onto ocean. That's not what you want to see, is it? So now your contribution to that game is going to be measured in how long you live, what kind of damage you're able to do, you know. Are you going to live? Probably not. If you say, are you in a cruiser? You're probably not going to live, right? Are you in a destroyer? You might live. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But like, do you see where I'm going? That's outside of your control. You don't know what your teammates are going to do. You don't know if the destroyer who spawns next to you is going to be smart enough to give you a smoke cloud. If he does, hey, your chances of having a good battle just went up 10%. If he runs away and ignores you and just runs away and does whatever he wants, Your chances of having a good battle went down 5%. You see what I'm saying? There's all of these factors outside of your control. And so, in my opinion, win rate is not reliable. Because sometimes you just get dealt a bad hand, right? And I'm not just talking about teammates. You could be spawned in a radar cruiser on a map with no islands. You could be spawned in a radar cruiser on a standard battle, right? You could be spawned in a destroyer on a standard battle. What do destroyers want to do? Destroyers love domination games. They love domination games because they can fight over cap circles. They have a true purpose. But in a standard battle, a destroyer's purpose is very different. And a lot of destroyer players don't make that adaptation very quickly. You know what? That's a video I should make. That's a video I should make. Hang on, not there. I've got another place. Right? Because your role is defined by the team you have and the map you're on and the tier you're getting and the ship on the opposing team and so on and so forth, right? There. That way I won't forget it, hopefully. So there's so many factors that go into it. I just don't think you can boil it down to one number. I don't think it's fair. I don't think you can just say your win rate is everything. It's not that simple to me. Ah, damn it, I have to log off. Okay, this will be the last game. Even premiums you don't sell, I wouldn't get rid of them. And because every year at anniversary time and Christmas time, they give you opportunities to use those ships to make, to earn steel or whatever. No worries. No worries. No worries, Jack. Thanks for being here. I'll be back on Thursday. I'll be back on Wednesday night. Come on by. Well, Gunther, may thy knife chip and shatter.
You're gonna play with me or what? I don't need luck. Okay, Boomer.
All right, Malarkey, thanks for being here. Good conversation. Thanks for coming in. This is my last game anyway. I got to call it a night so I can get a decent night's sleep as well. I don't think I actually have any meetings tomorrow. That'll be nice. I can actually focus on, getting work done. It's terrifying. Hey, Mr. Submarine. Wake the hell up.
Up and away. Up and away.
Wake the hell up. If I have an AFK sub in this match, I'm going to be seriously irritated. I mean, Jet, the aiming system hasn't changed. There's some really good videos out there about how to aim. I think even like iChase is old. I think Chaser Zoop has an old one from probably like 7-8 years ago that's still pretty good. I bet if we look, PQ might have one. Somebody in chat, do me a favor and go to YouTube and look around for a map. Sorry, look around for a video that talks about there he is. That will talk about oh, go away, Florida. That will talk about aiming, and let's link that into chat. Well, Akatsuki, you literally failed at your one job. Your job was to spot the sim so that we could murder him, and you failed. You 100% failed at it. And I don't have a lot of use for you anymore. Although we did drive him out of the cap, so there is that, I suppose. Alright, we gotta remember this clown's over here, boys. Oh my god, our Akatsuki is the dumb.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes to port. I keep my naughty list for research purposes.
I'm getting really tired of getting slapped around because my battleships have no brains. Well, time for me to run. Oh, good, our submarine woke up. Progress. Ha! 8K in a fire? Have fun, I guess. What the hell is this clown doing?
Torpedoes, right side. Torpedoes from behind.
LOL, you missed. Try again. I have no idea why our Helena is charging a battleship. I legit have no idea what's happening right now or why. To say that I'm highly confused is putting it lightly. He's gonna murder you, Helena. You know that, right? He's gonna absolutely ruin your life. See if I can get the bow fire. Oh, he's turning away. I didn't read those correctly. There we go. Alright. He's gonna have to use his fancy heal now. He's turning back. Yep. So now I'm going to be the next thing on the menu. Well, our team is not trading health very well. Our West Virginia, again, made of the dumbs.
An enemy destroyer decided to show its face. Pathetic.
If you guys don't murder the Nelson, he's just going to pick you apart one at a time.
Done. What is this, a bad steak?
Get wrecked. No crap it does.
Santa sleigh.
Alright. We have a sign-op in their backfield. That's got to be causing them at least a little bit of pain.
I keep my naughty
We have a cap lead, but not a ship lead, and well, hilariously, we're actually sort of tied on HP. The problem is I'm on the J line, so I got to get out of here. The Bayern at least... Oh, hi. Okay, y'all need to murder the Sims.
Go get him. I'll wait here. Time to roast some nuts.
I wish I was in range to murder the Sims. Our Bayern's not going to be around for very long, and I have no idea what condition the sign-op is in. Our Akatsuki is already dead. And the Herguro is now coming down the 8 line. Oh my god. Fine, I will also fix the hobo suit.
You gotta be shitting me. battleship decided to show its face. Pathetic.
Oh, thank God. Yep. That's what happens. Our sign-op in A1. This is not helping. How healthy is the Atlanta? Probably full health. Amazeballs.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Fine, I will do it myself.
That should temporarily fix it forever.
I love that. It's temporarily fix it forever. I love it.
I can almost hear them. Torpedoes to, the left? Torpedoes, direct front. This hull is on fire.
I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna finish this game with the best XP, and it's absolutely gonna be because these clowns don't know how to fight. Our Bayern died in a the sign-op died in a useless position. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, if you're playing a domination game, you will not win the game from A2. This is not where you will win a domination game from. Keep that in mind, okay? Our submarine was AFK most of the game. The important part of the game anyway. Their submarine seems to also be... Oh, no, he has a kill. Oh, he must have been hunting the sign-op. So, good luck, I suppose. Well, I didn't lose... I didn't lose any XP, so... I sort of don't care. Nah, Shark, you didn't miss anything good yet. I am going to call it. Yeah, well, Colton, let's be honest. Sign-op is way more accurate than Florida, okay? But the Florida's probably going to burn him down. All the Florida has to do in that engagement, especially if he's got a submarine dogging with him, burn him. Burn him. He's a Russian battleship. He only has so many DCPs, right? Sooner or later, you're going to melt him. So, Flaming, I made progress, right? I'm not going to lose a star out of that last game, so I'm going to finish 2 stars from being done. Well, then I got to rank up, but whatever. I've got a week to get that done. We might mess with this on Wednesday. We might not. So, no worries, Wayne. This was kind of an impromptu thing with the Civ group falling apart at like the last second. So, whatever. Done for tonight, guys. I'm going to be back Wednesday night this week, not Thursday. Wednesday night for boats this week. I said that last week and then ended up shifting it at the last second. There was a miscommunication between myself and Bogsy that something that was supposed to happen wasn't going to happen, didn't happen, and it's going to happen this week instead. So, no big deal. So, yeah, I'll be back Wednesday night. Flaming, I don't know at this point. I literally don't. We've been trying, like, weather keeps hosing us. They've been back. We've been back. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm in a mental place right now where I'd rather be playing Star Wars Unlimited. But if the group wants to do Civ, I'll get together and do Civ. So it are what it is. Let's see who's around we can pass you guys off to. Let's see who is out there doing the Twitches tonight. Bonds is off doing Board Games Anonymous. That might be a good thing. How many of you guys like board games? How many of you guys enjoy a good board game? The answer is all of you. You should all be raising your hands right now. That should be everybody. That should be all of you. You should all be doing this. You should all be doing this. Right? Everybody enjoys board games? Doesn't everybody enjoy board games? If you enjoy board games, you should be following and hanging out with Bonzinator on Monday nights, because Bonds is awesome. Who else is around just before I do this? Nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, guys, listen. We're gonna go raid Bonzinator. She is awesome. She makes fabulous content, almost exclusively around board games. I'm gonna misspell it. I'm gonna absolutely misspell this. And if you enjoy board games, you should 100% throw her a follow if you haven't already. Not the first time I rated her. So, Black Hole, there's a couple different things. What part of her Monday night streams is generally, like, she'll stream something, a game she's playing. But she also does what she calls Board Games Anonymous. And what BGA is it's basically like a group chat. She gets together, and it's just an encouragement for, that's fair, but it's just for everybody to get together and be like, you have a game that's come in and you haven't sleeved all the cards yet, or you haven't unwrapped it and punched all the tokens yet, or something. So a chance to hang out with the community, with her community, and shoot the breeze while you do these things, while you do maintenance and upkeep and sorting and cleaning, whatever, right? It's just fun. It's fun. I think it's a really cool theme, and I like hanging out with her on Monday nights after I get offline sometimes, because there's always something to be doing, maintaining the collection downstairs. In the meantime, guys, listen, I am out. You guys have fun with Bonds. I will see you on Wednesday night, regular, normal time, and we'll be back to doing nothing. We won't be doing just bronze, so that'll be good. In the meantime, y'all take care. I will see you later. Peace.